Good morning. I've got a quick tips and tricks video for you today on potatoes that you grow in your Mittleider garden. In this particular grow box I have sweet potato and a Yukon gold potato growing. Sweet potatoes. First, don't forget that the leaves on the sweet potato plant are considered a secondary edible. You can pull a few leaves off of each of the plants each week and you've got more food for your table. A sweet potato is planted in 2 rows and they are spaced 12 inches apart. These are started typically from slips. I've got a video on how I'd like to create my own slips. I'll put a card here and a link in the description for you. Potatoes are also grown in 2 rows and they're spaced 8 inches apart. If you're growing in a grow box like I have done, I would suggest you deviate from the normal practice of a Mittleider garden just a little bit. Let me show you and explain. Typically in a Mittleider garden, before you plant in a grow box, you have filled it back up and you have screed it off and you have the growing medium level with the outside of the box. If you do that with a potato, the potatoes that form will push up through the sawdust and sand, particularly as that sawdust and sand decomposes and the volume in the box decreases, and you're going to have potatoes that are sticking up out of the soil. That portion of the potato will turn green. I have pulled about 2 inches of material out of the grow box where the potatoes are going to be grown, and I have pulled it into the center of the box. When the potatoes are grown up like they are now, I simply come in, grab that material, pull it back into place around the potatoes. All the potatoes that come in now will be below my growing medium and they're not going to be damaged by the sun. There's a lot of school of thought on cutting up a seed potato. Some people want you to dip it into ashes. Some people want you to allow that potato to sit outdoors and scab over where the cut was made. You don't need to do that. All of the potatoes that are grown here and in my greenhouse, I took the seed potato, I cut it up with an eye on each piece, planted it directly into the garden, and they grow. You don't need to take that extra step. All right, thank you for watching. Happy gardening.